I remember correctly, we had a plan that involved Rome, but I can't remember specifically.
Rome?
Rope.
Oh, rope.
I genuinely can't remember.
Yeah, so we just got the train in Cairo.
Well, we arrived in Cairo
Yeah.
in previous session. Uh, Damien was running away, trying to avoid the.
What was that?
I said Damien was trying to avoid getting kidnapped for a date with the. What's the girl's name? Keep forgetting.
Ingrid? Ingrid?
With Ingrid.
Sweet Ingrid, yeah. Sweet Ingrid is really ready to get married.
Yeah, she's going to be Damien's trauma for a while.
Ingrid's ready to get married and write poetry forever. With Damien.
With Damien, will be stuck listening to her.
Yep.
Listening her.
And I have a feeling that Dad is gonna be more than happy to leave her in your hands. So.
Oh, I'm certain he will.
Did the book give us a specific location of where the temple was?
The book. Well, yes, and the map told you that.
Okay, so we know where we're going. I guess then at that point, I think the best course of action.
Well, you're kind of.
Should maybe we ask around about the temple?
I'm sorry. What?
I mean, if it's not.
I was asking earlier if maybe we should ask around about the temple before we go in guns blazing.
If it's a known location, it's quite possible that there are plenty of informations about it, or at least some information.
Or maybe the guy that gave you the tip gave you some sort of clue.
You mean a guy who disappeared?
Yeah, I mean, why don't you roll spot hidden? Spot hidden is your friend. All right. So when you stick your hand inside of the bag where the tip was, you find this little tiny piece of paper. The paper is a fragment of some type of codex. It says the seal here. The seal is here, and it's pointing to a spiral etched in the margin that is called Antara. That's what pretty much saying, and it's supposed to be beneath the sand.
Great. So now we just need to find Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's probably too late to go grab Dane. Dan Lair, my landlord.
But it does have a name on the. It just gave you a name.
It does. What's that? What is it called then? Is it the temple's name?
The name was Antara. Let me paste it over there so you can see it.
Antara. Yep. again, if
there.
it's a known location, historical location, we can probably get more accurate information by just asking around.
Possibly.
Yeah. Is there anything I could grasp from that if I rolled occult or Cthulhu mythos?
Maybe.
Just
I mean,
from the name of the temple?
well, no, you wouldn't know exactly who that is. I mean, you never heard of that. Maybe you will just know that it's like some sort of
Like
Egyptian
significance?
stuff. Like it's
Well, yeah, well, I was like,
okay. Yeah,
if
go
it's
ahead
like
and
a
roll it.
significant point.
Go ahead and roll. Okay, so you pretty much gather that is an Egyptian deity.
Okay.
So that much you get.
Okay. Good deal. At least that gives us something to ask around about then. Or kind of narrow down. Maybe we should go by a local monastery. I don't know what Cairo would have monastery or their equivalent mosque.
1920, yes, quite possible mosque, but we tendencies that were that sorry, my brain farted, but the tendencies that were had back at that time when it comes to books that aren't considered holy, I highly doubt that we'll find anything.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to be somewhat lucky for that to happen,
Somewhat.
or
it,
have some sort of
it's
location for, I guess, the map.
we have a map. We know that.
Well, that's
But
half the battle.
I'd really rather not rush into things if I can help it. More than few of our characters died, and my character knows of more than few people who died because they weren't prepared and cautious.
What?
And my guy literally went nuts for 6 months for rushing into things.
But you guys
So
got
it's
this.
Yeah, we're doing digging first.
okay. So we know that it's ancient deity that the temple is based off of.
Yeah.
We
See,
could
it's safe.
find something.
It's safe.
Right.
Safe. It's safe. Yes. Yeah. Most
Perfectly
deities are
safe.
chill.
There you go.
Um,
So you want to
maybe
go ask around, or do you want to go to the library and see if there's any local knowledge specific?
1920s Britons had a pseudo embassy at that time in Cairo where people, well, it was more of a research station and embassy, or precisely combination of the two. Never mind, you get what I'm trying to say. Um, where you could go, well, where technically anyone could go ask around about historical things, uh, securing resources of some kind, etc., etc. Maybe we could try visiting that place. They certainly have people with good deal of knowledge. And off the record, considering that your character is also a scientist, to him visiting that quote unquote embassy would
Quote
be
unquote.
like going to a candy store.
The gold mine.
Quite literally, in some cases.
Oh yeah, I suppose. All right. Well, yeah, sounds good. We can go head that way then. See if we can get some more info about what the heck we're doing.
See, you got this, man. You guys got this. It's pretty safe anyway. So. All right. So what's the plan then? I guess just to be sure.
I guess is there on the map we have? Does it have a location to like what Arlene's saying? Is there like a research like a outpost or something on the map, or is there? If we look around, is there anything?
Britons during that period of time had tendency of having their research, archaeologists, historians, be all in the same predictable locations, where they can safely rob people of historical finds and be protected.
Okay.
Keeping it.
So.
Just keeping it legit.
So you're saying the British embassy then, or?
Not that the English have ever robbed anything, but
Yeah.
I mean, maybe once or twice.
Okay. Well, that's a positive way to look at it, I guess. Sure.
So we're talking British embassy.
Yeah.
All right. So in the map, just so we're clear, in the map it's just a marked area. There's nothing like super specific, like a trail or anything like that telling you how to get there. Although, if I may, the having the name of the potential, deity, maybe that gets you to get some information by asking some questions or something. I don't know.
I mean, if Brits heard at that time, if Brits hear, sorry, my brain stopped for a second. If Brits heard ancient finds, possible treasures, we could probably get a small military escort, as they would be very interested in finding whatever we have informations about.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty out of the blue anyway.
Brits of that time were very.
I think that's how the police force to go those werewolves.
Besides you guys are foreigners, so who doesn't listen to foreigners anyway?
Oh, you'd be surprised at how eager the Brits were for doing stupid shit.
Also, to be fair, the British people would also be foreigners.
Yeah, to be fair.
All right, so you're gonna go to the British then, to the embassy. Now, exactly how are you gonna get inside of the British embassy, considering that you are Americans? I guess.
They don't got an open door policy.
But yeah, at that time, you had to worry about entering only if you're trying to come in contact with politicians. If you're trying to come into contact with historians, researchers, you didn't really have a lot to worry about.
Okay.
As long as you had something, they would generally just go with, yeah, sure, go right ahead.
I see.
As I said, they were very, very greedy,
Mm,
if I'm putting it mildly.
yeah. No, no, I agree.
And as long as you can provide proof of what you're claiming, or at least sufficient information for them to decide that it might be profitable, they would generally provide assistance.
Well, you know, the queen always wants money, or the king back there, or whatever it is that they have back in the day.
And I think that in 1920s they still had a king.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, they still had a king.
Well, you know. So, what's the? All right. So you guys are heading towards the embassy. You know, Nikolai comes to you and says, "Okay, well, Ingrid, dear, you know, we're gonna head to the embassy, to the English embassy. Um, please, don't stray too far. Stay with Damien."
Yes, Daddy.
All right, so you guys are heading towards the embassy. You get to the embassy, and pretty much once you get there, you know, the guard opens the door. They let you in, and somebody's over there standing, and they just look at you. They're like, "Yes, what can I do for you?"
Um, Amy is just kind of going to look towards Clyde. Come on,
Yeah.
explain to me what we discovered.
Okay. Well, there is a temple that we're looking for in the local area. Naran? What is it? Nartara? How do you pronounce that again?
Um, Natara.
Natara?
Natara.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just ask them. Just say hey, we're looking for a temple local to the area, the temple of Natara, the ancient deity.
And
We're just seeing if maybe anyone's got any information on.
And we have a map, a rough map of where it's located.
excuse me, sir. Do you think we are historians here? Do we look like we're from this wretched place?
Well, no, you don't look like you're
going to look towards the table on towards the plate on the wall,
Excuse me?
indicating that they are just that.
Look, if you want to know about this area, I suggest you to go to a museum. This is an embassy. We have already
But
trouble enough
that-
stopping this filth from entering our doors. And by the way, I thought you guys were British, but you're not even that. So you have nothing to do over here. Please leave.
Damien is just calmly going to point towards the plate, informing that they do have a section that's connected to British Historical Society, or their organization. Oh, sorry, at that time it was called Imperial Historical Society, or as many people of the time called them, Tomb Raiders, because they tended to raid and rob a lot of funeral sites. That was out of character
Did you just say tomb raiders?
That was
Do you have proof that somebody is going to raid a
keeper.
tomb? Yeah.
Keeper. I said
Oh.
that was out of character.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
All right. So,
Well, I mean, if you can't help, yeah, then we'll just go to a museum then. I guess. I mean,
well,
I
yeah,
just
I
thought that
suggest you to do
maybe
that.
you'd
I
have
mean,
someone that would
we
be
are,
interested in getting loads of treasure, possibly.
Well,
But
if you do find the treasure, by all means, you come. You let us know. We'll help you get it out. I'm sure the king
No,
will
if
definitely be
nah,
interested in assisting you with such feat.
sorry, Skipper. If you're not gonna help us find it, you're not gonna help us carry it. So
But no, by all means, we'll be happy and delighted to help you with your treasure if you find it.
yeah, I'm gonna walk out.
Yeah.
Shoot. Where's the museum? Damn it.
Well, let me tell you this at least. So you can see that the king is very forthcoming and very glad to help. The nearest museum, it's only a mile away to the north. You just continue walking straight and you'll get to the museum.
Oh, well, the way you kind of set that sentence up, it sounded like you were going to offer us a ride, but you're just gonna make us
Well, we
walk.
don't have any
Okay.
vehicles at the moment here available, but I'm sure you can pay somebody to give you a ride over there. I mean,
Yeah.
the only one
let's
that has
just
a
walk.
vehicle over here is the ambassador, and he's not here.
All right. Let's go, Damien.
But definitely,
Yeah.
seriously, if you find it, let us know, please.
Yeah.
We'll be happy.
Yeah. You'll be the last person I tell. All right. Goodbye.
Fine. You know what? I don't even think that there's a treasure to begin with anyway. I think you're just saying that because you want to use the king's resources for your own gain.
I mean, yeah, it was to get treasure, but your loss, I guess. We'll go to the museum and they'll get it.
Okay, yeah, that's
it's
fine.
kind of difficult.
We own the museum
to
anyway, so
cooperate.
that's fine.
It's kind of
Yeah.
difficult to cooperate with a person that doesn't want to cooperate.
It's okay. We own the museum anyway. You go to the museum. That's fine.
Yeah. Don't worry, Damien. The house always wins. There's no way to fight. Let's just get her
I
going.
know.
All right.
I just expected
Alright.
a bit more professional behavior.
We are professional. We work at the embassy. Do you know? Didn't you
What
see
the hell? Is he following us
crest?
outside?
Didn't you see the crest? Didn't you see the crest at the door when you came in? This is His Majesty's embassy.
I never said that I'm disappointed in His Majesty's embassy. Just at the unprofessional staff.
Well, the staff is part of the embassy.
No, staff is employed by the embassy. It's not part of it. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna get stuck on semantics. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Anyway,
It's
you know
not
what?
really
You know what I
semantics.
think.
It-
You know what I think. When we were, I mean, I'm sorry. I think we started with the wrong foot here. You know what? I think we're going to offer you some help for your troubles. We're just gonna go ahead and give me just a second. I'm gonna get some help for you.
A bit too late for that. Let's get out of here.
Just dip.
And he walks away real quick. So you guys leave.
We
Quick question. How are you with sudden and explosive movement?
How do you want?
Damien is asking the Clyde, how is
Yeah.
he with fast and explosive movement.
I mean, I
You
can.
don't get motion sickness?
I guess I don't know.
He says, well, Nikolai say,
And
well,
I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm
I'm
leaving.
just gonna pick him up in fireman carry, and I mean you allowed me this thing.
Nikolai
What is
says,
it, wall?
you know, guys, as much as I am very interested in to listening what's going on and, you know, how you guys are handling this situation, which, by the way, I want to say that you guys have the utmost experience on these matters. But don't you think that maybe it would have been a good idea to get some help from them? I mean,
It was a fake offer. They were only in it for the treasure.
it looked like
They
you wanted to
weren't-
get something.
They told us more times that our troubles weren't good enough and that they weren't going to help us.
So
And only after
you
we
still
took a
don't
couple
think
digs
they're
on
gonna
them did they want to help.
Yeah, they weren't interested in helping us.
Mm.
There was nothing we could get from them, so we left.
So you still think that they wouldn't help us?
Maybe they would, but
It's-
at this point,
it's yes or no?
I can't trust their motives. They seem too self-interested. I feel like they would kind of screw us on the deal.
Not
it's,
just
it's yes or no. I mean, it's not maybe. We can't really go by maybe.
Well, we can because we don't know.
Well,
They
why don't we
would have
go?
screwed us over.
Why don't we go and we find
They
out what
would've-
they have to offer? I mean, do we have anything to lose?
I mean,
Nothing
yeah,
much,
we
just
they
potentially
could.
our lives.
Yeah.
All right, fine. And Inger says, "Oh, baby, you know, you really impress me when you're so stern and you make such decisions because you obviously experience and know what's going on. See, Daddy, see, he knows, That's why he's my boyfriend. See, that's why. You know, we should write poetry about this after we're done traveling the world. You know, next time we go, why don't we get our own little place so we can stay for at least a couple of hours, a couple of nights, whatever."
Yeah, they sounds nice.
Maybe after we finish dealing with entire massacre that's currently that we're currently dealing with, we can think about it.
And that's totally fine because that's exactly what I was thinking. So yeah, after works, definitely. I think you are onto something. You know what? And I'm pretty sure also that we're gonna be done with this in no time anyway. So I mean, I'm sure that tonight we're gonna have a night to remember, if you know what I mean.
I don't
Yes.
always want to forget.
I believe I do.
Great.
Off the record, internally he's screaming.
So, I mean, did you guys just decide to ask for the name of that thing? She says. I mean, wouldn't it be easier to just say, "Hey, does anybody know the directions for the temple of?" Maybe somebody knows that temple. I mean, maybe it's something well known.
Well, we went to the embassy thinking that maybe they would be nice and helpful in some way, but obviously not. So now we're gonna go to the museum and see what they know. The embassy was not much help, and I don't trust that they would be much help worth having, even after they offered.
Hmm.
Proceeding the 4 other denials.
Well, you know,
They
I think people does what they can do. You know, I'm sure they wanted to help you as much as possible, but maybe they
They didn't
just
sound like it. They
unlike
called, they
Likely.
called they called this place dirty, and kind of implied that we were dirty,
you know
and then talk shit about America. So they I don't like I said, I don't know if I really trusted anything other than their want for gold and treasure.
When was the last
And
time you guys
it would-
showered?
What's that?
She said, when was the last time you guys showered? You know, a bath, a shower, whatever it is you guys do.
Well, fuck, sorry, we've been kind of running around through portals and stuff, lady. So how
Well,
about you? When was the last time you showered? How
Maybe
about
that's
that?
why he's saying that you're dirty. I don't know. I'm not the one saying you're dirty.
Well, yeah, but we came to him with an offer for amazing gold and treasure, and he kicked us out like we were trash, and
Well,
pretty much
because-
called us dirt and trash. So.
What? She said, what gold and treasure are we talking about? We don't know anything about gold and treasure. Last 3 hours, I've been hearing you guys talking about going here, going there, and that's totally fine. But you know, we don't really have anything in concrete.
I mean, do you have any ideas?
No, but I'm not pretending that I do.
I'm not pretending I do. I'm just coming up with other ideas. And we're doing them, and it's either working or it's not working. That's pretty much how this whole thing works, lady.
I think we need to let Baby make the decisions, because she is the one that's gonna get us to where we need to go. Obviously, we all know that Baby here is the smartest one of the group, so we should all be listening to him, right, Baby?
Not quite.
It contributes. It's not like I'm.
When working in a group, everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. Everybody has a position they need to, a job they need to fulfill.
And what's your favorite position, Baby?
Oh, God. You can't set her up like that, dude.
That would depend. How flexible are you?
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, you know, if
It's like, is he getting like Stockholm syndrome? What the fuck's happening?
if Daddy
Just make
ends
it
up
a bit
going to
awkward for
bed
her.
not too long from now, then I'll be happy to show you. I mean, I am not no saint, she says, but you know, I have been keeping myself till marriage, so you know, I'm sure that we will get married anyway, so it's okay. But you know, I'm just letting you know that if we do that, you know, we're gonna get married, you and I. And it's fine, because I like you, so we might as well sure get married, you know.
Yeah. Well, how about you and your dad walk up ahead to the museum? I need to have a quick sideline with Damien.
A sideline? She says, but no, you're not gonna walk with Baby and leave me behind.
No, how about you and your dad walk up ahead of us, and we'll meet you at the museum in a little bit.
And Nikolai says,
Right.
Ingrid, come on. Let the men converse. They need to figure it out exactly what our next move. Fine, Daddy. But only because you're asking. And she goes ahead.
Damn.
I'm thinking maybe if we're
mostly in a
lucky,
better way
if we
than I
if we give them enough time, maybe
Yeah.
the poet at the museum. Maybe she'll fucking go gaga over that guy.
Honestly, I've been thinking about just taking her to to my sect, introducing her to a few to some people. We have some really good poets there, and they would probably get her off my back in like 10 minutes. She's crazy for poets.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I was hoping that she'd go ahead of us head to the museum. Maybe she'll go to the poetry section and kind of leave you alone, leave us alone. Maybe her dad will leave her here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
While we're alone, I'm gonna check the letter and like just all the stuff that we have that has been updating. Has anything changed while we've been getting closer?
The name of that deity has gotten like it's glowing.
It's glowing.
Yep.
Is it like a steady glow or is it like blinking?
No, it's a steady glow.
Okay. Well, what do you think, Damien?
I don't know. What do you think? Is it bad or a good thing? I'm inclined to vote bad.
I think you guys got this.
Doesn't feel good.
What?
Literally, my every instinct is screaming me to contact the cult leader so he can send the few seniors to handle this.
Yeah, we just dip out. Go back home.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens at this temple. If the
You're
shit
not
gets
gonna
nuts,
leave her
I might want to go home.
you're not gonna leave her behind, poor girl. I mean,
I would. I definitely leave her behind. You joking?
and I'm getting tempted.
but
I'm seriously getting tempted.
but if you're gonna leave her behind, then you know you need to leave her behind more like in a different situation out there.
That's why I sent her to the museum.
And technically, if
So that maybe she'll find true love there.
if you were going
She'll-
to leave her behind, then you shouldn't have asked her to come with you to begin with.
Well, maybe, but I didn't think she'd be this way.
She was this way since the beginning.
Yeah. Well, it really grinded on me now. So you have to remember that my guy went nuts. He lost 10 insanity, so he's kind of a dick now. I remember you told me that he'd be kind of a little bit of a meaner guy. Yeah, so
On her defense, and I can't believe that I'm defending her, but on her defense, she's not acting any different. She's steady.
Yeah, no, she is maybe she is the problem. Don't get me wrong. It's like it was tolerable, and then it was less tolerable, and now it's really intolerable. I'll tolerate it, but if I get an opportunity to leave her, it's practical. I might leave her. I don't know.
That is just rude.
No, it's practical. There's a difference.
How dare you?
Which is
Alright.
really funny because when we first started, before we left, we were worried because we didn't want her to get hurt. Now it's to the point where it's like, fuck, we need to get rid of her.
Yeah, it is a bit funny.
All right. So,
Anyway, I think we just need to get to find someone at the museum that's interested in this subject and see if they can maybe at least point us in a direction. If not, offer some help.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to find somebody who's greedy enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get it going.
All right. So you guys head on to the museum. By the time you guys get to the museum, Nikolai and Ingrid are there, and they're seeing you coming. And Ingrid says, "Well, it is about time. You guys are taking a lot. I mean, it's almost like you guys don't really want to deal with this stuff."
We're weighing our options.
So what? And Nikolai says, "Okay, well, do you guys have a plan to go along with those options?"
Well, our plan is to ask around here and see if anyone knows anything.
I think it's a marvelous plan.
Yeah, it's the best one we got so far, so. Do you have anything to say, sweetheart?
Well, she says, "Whatever Daddy and my man think, it's fine."
We're good.
Yeah. So you
Damien,
guys would
shall we?
obviously know.
Yeah, let's go find someone to con into committing to doing something extremely dangerous. Although taking into consideration everything that the British have been doing for the past 130 years, I think we will find someone.
She's like, "Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. You take charge, baby."
Let's see if we can find the curator of the museum.
Oh, I did see
Yeah.
him. He was, she was walking around. I think she was helping somebody. But then again, I really hope she speaks English. She looked pretty different.
This is a museum of the British Empire.
Yeah, but that lady didn't look
Requirement
British.
for working in this place.
That lady
is to
had
speak
that not the nice skin. She had the ugly skin.
Oh.
She says.
I mean,
And Nikolai says,
Let-
"Darling, don't talk that way." It's like, "What, Daddy? You know what I mean."
of the record, that would have, because of aesthetics, of that time, she wouldn't be wrong. Dark skin was considered rather unappealing in the United States at that time.
Well, but you guys are in Cairo right now.
True, but she's an American,
Yeah.
so her reaction is understandable.
Anyway, so there she's coming. And the librarian, a very short, chubby, Indian-looking like woman. She comes to you. It's like, "Hello. How can I help you?"
Ooh.
That's heavy accent.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we were hoping to speak with someone who's in charge of current archaeological research.
Well, I am very, very experienced on archaeological research. After all, I work at a library. As you can see, I am very intelligent.
This is a museum.
Well, you are part. We are here now. This, if you look around you, you see that there's books. It is a museum. That is correct. However, in this part of the museum, we have tomes. They're not for you to read, but I am not gonna lie, and I am gonna tell you that I have read all of them.
But we're not supposed to read them.
Well, maybe you are not supposed to read them, but I am not you.
Sensitive. They're probably sensitive, fragile after the centuries. That's why they don't. That's probably the reason why they're not allowing people to read them.
Why?
Okay. Well, if you're the person to talk to, we are looking for kind of the general direction of a temple in the local area. Maybe you can help us out. Temple of the Tara.
Just show her the map
Oh.
we received.
Natara, yeah. She was a very great deity, I think. I mean, one of my favorite ones. She ended up coming from a different dimension to try to come and free herself from the clutches of and she wanted to come over here and take over the world. But got jealous and
Wait, is she like stroking out? What is happening?
decided to stop her. I'm sorry, it's too hard to pronounce that word because it's an alien type name. But anyway,
Weird dialect. Got it.
so if you
Okay.
guys want to find the temple, it's a little complicated. I mean, I seen it once when I was a little girl by accident. It is buried. The entrance is buried in the sand. You have to be lucky enough to step on the right part, and the sand will split up, and the entrance will reveal itself.
Well, how would
I
you
can
find
make you a
them, right?
map of the general area, but I cannot tell you exactly what it is because I just don't know.
We have a map indicating rough location.
You have a map.
Yes, that's why we came here. We were hoping that museum would be interested in assisting in locating locating the site. We're not interested in anything within the site itself.
Oh my goodness. Well,
So museum can
I have a couple of friends that will
well
they will go with me if you're willing to have me over there.
we would be glad to have a distinct a professional like you.
And Ingrid says, "Baby, how dare you? I knew you were just playing with my feelings. Now you're flirting with this girl."
Yeah. Okay.
And David just kind of looking at the woman with expression that's full of pain.
I knew you were just playing with me, baby. Why are you doing that to me? You know that I am the only one for you. You need to tell that woman to leave now. We don't need her.
No, we need her. You don't make decisions.
Besides, this isn't.
A woman? I agree.
No.
That is the thing.
I wanted to say that this isn't the part that anyone can do anything without proper knowledge and specialization, which she, as a trained professional and historian and scientist,
She's a professional at
has
having the hots for
plenty
you.
of.
And you are my man.
Nicola, can you control that?
Nikolai
We're trying
comes
to
in, he's like,
ensure safety.
well, it's a side effect. Honey, they're trying to accomplish the mission. I am sure that Damien is going to be happy to just share a room with you tonight, just to prove his loyalty to you, and not with that girl. And you see that everything's going to be all right, and that girl is just going to go her own way finally when everything's said and done, and you're going to live happily ever after writing your poetry, baby. He's like, and she's like, is that true, baby?
This is just purely professional cooperation. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, fine. Then you're gonna spend the night with me tonight, baby.
It's you being upset because I'm talking to a professional about her field of expertise. It's like being angry at a poet for writing poetry.
No, baby, you don't understand. She is trying to take you away.
We need her to save your dad. Are you forgetting the whole point of this mission?
My daddy's safe. He's just standing there. Don't you see him? Don't be silly.
I.
You're being silly.
I'm gonna turn back to the. What was her name? Did she say her name?
Who's?
The lady, the archaeologist, or the
Oh, you
librarian?
can call her Anita.
Anita?
Anita.
Alright, I'm gonna turn back to Anita and ask her how many friends was she thinking of that would be willing to join.
Well, maybe we can get, one or two.
Okay. Are they like archaeologists, or are they like muscle for you?
They're sort of muscle, I guess. Town folks? Town people?
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
This is a very
Cool.
poor area,
Yeah.
so, the moment I tell them you guys have a treasure, they're going to be more than excited.
There'll be plenty of people interested in working.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Go ahead and roll
go with that.
intelligence.
Okay.
Well, you get the idea that maybe it is also a catch-22. Because the more and more people finds out about any kind of treasure whatsoever, that is not the safest neighborhood in the town. For people to go around thinking that, that you're gonna come up to money, or that you're going to have money, or so. Just saying.
I'm just going to move closer to Clyde and whisper to him. Did you test if you can open those doors open? Get those doors open again?
Why
That
we-
teleportation thing?
Yeah. Why? What do you think?
Just in case we need to leave quickly. We will likely get plenty of help, but I prefer to be cautious.
And live.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna ask Anita if I can have 10 sticks of chalk.
Chalk.
or if I'll buy some from her.
It's like, I don't know where we're gonna get chalk over here in this town, sir. Yeah, this is
We're in a museum.
Cairo. You know, we don't. What are you trying to do? Why not just simply grab a rock from the ground?
I'm
I mean, yeah, but
Clyde.
isn't that? Yeah.
there are around here there are plenty of minerals just lying around that can be used as a chalk. Like literally, most
Well,
rocks
yeah. Well,
around
that's why I
Cairo
figured that they would have. I figured they would
are
have
chalk.
some. Like chalk's a pretty common thing for a museum, I would feel, or a library, anywhere that
Well,
you'd have any
you know,
sort
maybe
of
we can-
lectures. But
Maybe
if
we
you're
can,
that stingy, that's fine.
maybe we can. Maybe I can find out if my friends carry chalk on them, or maybe they know how to get it. Or we can have them bring some chalk. You know, if you say that you need it in order to locate the treasure, I'll be happy to see if I can find you some. I mean, I'm sure my friends are going to be delighted to provide whatever it is you need for them to have the I mean, to help you get that
Hey,
treasure
hey,
and carrying
hey.
it out.
Anita, let's back up here. We didn't say there was treasure. This is an expedition to find out what there is. So you probably shouldn't be going around telling people that there's a big treasure and this and that, because we don't actually know. This is the whole thing of we need to go out there and find it.
Oh wait.
And by the way, you probably still shouldn't say anything, because if you wanted to come to the museum, you probably shouldn't let anyone know where it is. So we're putting a lot of trust in you telling you what we know.
Wait.
So
So there is
maybe
no
think
treasure?
about it.
There
I
are
feel like you
almost
don't. You're not
certain-
actually an archaeologist. I feel like you don't know what a museum is. You do realize that you have to go looking for the stuff to see if there is anything there, right?
Well, yeah, but I thought you guys knew.
No, we've never been there. That's why we're asking for help to get
okay,
there.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. That's fine. Then I guess we can just go over there, and if we need help, ultimately we can come out and just ask for help. Right? You guys okay with that?
Once we confirm the location, there's going to be excavation. There's almost certainly going to be some things that are of value. But first, we must know that there is something there.
That's
So
fine.
don't get everybody overly excited, because
Yeah.
we don't yet have
I got it.
knowledge that there is
Well-
something worth getting
Well, you
excited
guys strike
about.
me like really cool and smart and I think you have the right idea that you're about to you're onto something. And Ingrid hears her compliment you, and she comes and she says, "Excuse me. I cannot tolerate this. You hear how she's flirting with you?"
She's not flirting.
What do you mean? She just did it in front of me. I was even looking at her.
Yeah.
She's not flirting. She's merely talking with me
I
and
think you're too
trying to
innocent,
get
baby.
more info and trying to dig up more informations about the location where we're going.
You're being too innocent, baby. You know
It's
better than
very
that.
much a normal procedure among the archaeologists and historians, because
You're too trusting, baby.
informations are valuable
You're
information
too
and
trusting,
knowledge.
baby. I feel that you are gonna get taken advantage of. Good thing I'm here to protect you, baby.
Oh my God.
Do me a favor. Take my word for it. Send that ugly dwarf away.
Damien is just going to look towards the sky and with an expression, "Somebody kill me."
I'm gonna look at her like, what the? No, what?
Busted, please kill me so I don't have to
And Nikolai said, "You
deal
guys
with
have a
my
plan
body.
because the situation is just getting a little volatile now."
No, you need to get this thing under control. I'm gonna like point at her as this thing. Like, this is not. What does she know? Like, she needs to seriously cool it. Right? Like, she doesn't know anything about what's going on, and Anita here might actually be able to help us in some way. So, I
And he
don't know
says,
why Ingrid thinks she has an opinion in this whole situation. I feel like I've been pretty upfront that she does not have one. And Damien and Nikolai has backed me up on this, yet she still talks. Can someone explain that to me?
and he says, "Well, she is a very jealous, young lady, and she just
Yeah,
feels
if
very
she
strong
wants
for
to,
your friend, I guess."
if she
Yes,
wants
but
to succeed in any shape or form in life as a poet, which she does have incredible potential for, if she wants to succeed as a poet or just as a person, she's gonna have to learn not to be jealous.
or a
Fine, baby.
psycho.
I'm gonna learn from you not to be jealous tonight. That's fine.
I thought we discussed dropping this whole interrelationship thing till we got finished with what we were doing. And I feel like that got dropped and thrown out the window.
But look, I'm just gonna be
Yeah,
sleeping with him. We're just gonna sleep. I mean, I don't know what are you thinking that we're gonna be doing. We're not gonna get married tonight. Just gonna be sleeping.
I don't think
mean,
neither should happen.
You do sleep, right?
Yeah, I sleep. But
Okay, well, we all need sleep. You know that. You're acting like you don't sleep,
that's I
Mr.
didn't.
Tough
I
Guy.
mean,
I,
technically,
technically what? Maybe you don't sleep
when
now
was
too.
when was the last time you slept an entire night?
I mean, the
Without
the
waking up with and looking for your gun.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not much better. Only difference between you and me is that I reach for a sword.
That's cooler.
I don't call it cool.
Um, okay, I feel like we got sidetracked here.
Yeah, we got very, very sidetracked.
And Nicholas
Listen,
say,
I mean-
okay, well, why don't we let Anita here just lead the way to wherever we're going, if we're going anywhere.
I mean, yeah, Damien, right?
Sounds good, but you need to consider one thing. She also needs to gather her equipment.
She also needs to what?
Gather her equipment. But do
Okay,
you
well, I'll
think
tell you
that
what, guys, because
all of the
she says
scientists
it's sort of
carry
late now.
all
Why
their
don't you?
equipment in their pocket?
So she says, "I tell you what, guys, because it's getting late now. You know, it's almost 6 o'clock, so it's probably not a good idea for us to head over there tonight. So why don't we, why don't I go gather everything, and then we'll meet over here tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. and we'll just head there."
Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good. But I just want to stress again. Like, we'll take help if you have muscle, if you have people close to you that you feel that could help us. Cool, but don't go get any riffraffs if you just for no reason, and don't be selling this whole thing as we're going to be getting a bunch of money because we don't know what we're getting. That's the whole point of this adventure, this exploration, right? So like, don't try and upsell it to people and
I don't
get
need to
us
upsell
into
anything.
stuff.
Everybody knows. I mean, everybody has heard the legends of what's down there.
But
Everybody
that's
knows
just
that,
a legend. That's just you don't even have to tell the people that are going to be helping us where exactly we're going. You don't have to tell them.
What? Of course we do.
Why? Just tell them to follow us. You
Because
pay them to
that's
follow us.
part of the fun.
Huh?
Yeah, that's how I get people to help me. If I don't tell them something,
Doing what?
who's gonna go there for free? Nobody. But if I tell them,
Well,
hey, we might end up finding a treasure, they're all gonna come.
Damien.
Out of character, I hate that she is not wrong.
Yeah,
She's
I
like,
know.
if I ask you if you will come to just to hang out, would you go? No. But if I tell you, hey, there's gonna be treasure, are you gonna come? Yeah, you're gonna come. This is money. Everybody here in Cairo can use some money. This is a very poor area. You should know that. I thought you were from the U.S. You guys have some really good schools.
That's cool. Anyways, whatever.
All right.
Just
So where are you
ourselves
guys
then,
gonna
Damien?
spend
What
the
do you
night?
think?
I think it works just fine.
Alright, yeah, don't worry about getting helpers. Let's just, you yourself, get your equipment ready. We have enough people. If you have extra things, we can kind of help you carry it. If you have extra, like, things that you need help carrying. This should be good.
Okay. I will do that. Just for you. Because you seem like a very intelligent and handsome guy.
Hey.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Ingrid says, yeah, you can flirt with him. That's fine. He's available, but my baby's not.
Nikolai, it's talking again.
Nikolai just looks at her and just turns around like and just does the whole face palm thing, you know, like this will never stop.
But he gave up.
Alright. Well, Anita, maybe you could help us again, though, real quick. Where's the good place for us to shack up for the night?
Oh well, if you walk in that direction, and she points east, 2 blocks, you will see that there is an inn there that you can stay. I mean, it's not, this is by the way, this is Cairo, so you shouldn't expect anything. When you look around, you see that everything is like very run down. It's like you shouldn't expect anything too much, but I mean, ultimately, if you're just gonna sleep, it's gonna be fine. I mean, everybody has plenty of room on the floor for people to sleep.
That's good.
Yeah. You like sleeping
I mean,
on the floor?
technically-
She says.
It's not my favorite, but
We slept on worse.
yeah.
Oh, okay. What age are your characters? Just curious.
32.
Okay.
37.
Very well. All right. So she's like, okay, well, why don't you then, if you don't mind sleeping on the floor, you can just come with me, and you get to sleep at my place. You can just bank out on the floor.
Oh,
Would you like to
David?
do that?
yeah. I might be okay with that.
She says, I do have to warn you, if you're not used to sleeping on the floor, you can get quite hurt.
I mean, I did just get out of a insane asylum. Their beds weren't that comfortable. It was
And she
more
looks
of
at you
a
and
board.
she says, you are a tough sell, aren't you? Do
I
you
mean-
normally tell everybody you meet that?
Well, if it comes up, yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. I never met anybody that would tell someone else that purposely that they're crazy, but okay.
Well, I mean,
See
notice
your
I'm
difference?
not in one now, right? So I'm not crazy anymore. Nor was I crazy.
Yeah.
But some crazy stuff happened though.
Yeah, I see. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
He got.
and you're saying you
got
found a
to
treasure,
see
right?
some weird-
What was it?
What did you say, Arlen?
I went to say, see, he saw some weird things nobody believed that actually existed and happened, so he had to spend a month or two so they can confirm that he is normal.
Normal.
And they didn't find anything wrong with him, so he just got to spend some time twiddling his thumbs.
This is okay. Well, just you guys walk a couple of blocks and you get to her place, and she says, "Well, here it is. This is not. I'm sorry because it's kind of messy. You see that there's sand everywhere. It's like, but you guys can sleep on the floor. I leave the sand because it helps me sleep. It tends to get a little bit more comfortable the than just simply sleeping on tile or a rock. I mean, but you be the judge of that.
All right. Well, cool.
All right. So
I'm gonna bust out my waterproof blanket from my bag.
she says, so you guys can sleep over here in this area, and I got my room over there. She points out to her room, and she says, once we're done in the morning, then we can get out and head out over there. You guys will be
Okay.
ready to go?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. All right. Well,
First for me.
she says good night, and she goes to her room. And at that point, Ingrid goes ahead and says, "Okay, all right. Well, I guess this is where we're gonna lay down. Baby and I are gonna lay over there in that corner, and you guys can sleep anywhere you want to.
Yeah. Is there like a couch or something? Even
No,
just like a chair?
no. There's chairs. There's a table, but there's no couch.
Okay. I might just lay down. I'm gonna lay on the table, up on the floor. I don't want to be anywhere near whatever's going on there.
All right, you lay down on the table. Go ahead and roll some dexterity. Nice. All right, you notice that the table is not that bad at all, actually. It feels uncomfortable, but not painful somehow.
Adjusting my back.
All right, and Ingrid comes to Damien. She says, "All right, honey, are you ready to go to bed?"
Very much. But instead of lying, Damien just gonna sit down as if he's about to meditate.
It's like, but baby, come here, lay down over here. I wanna hug you. I want to. I like to, I like to feel your body heat while we sleep. You notice that it's like 80 degrees there. You guys are at.
You are aware that it's currently rather
Rather
like borderline uncomfortably hot.
It's like, oh, so you just don't want to spend time, huh? I see. All this time you were just using me. I knew it. I should have listened to my instincts. They were telling me not to listen to your charms, but no, I fell for them. Here, I wrote this poem for you. I think you deserve it.
I really wish you knew how to to choose a moment for an affection and moment for being serious.
I know how to choose moments, and that was a moment when you messed up, mister. Don't you try to blame me for your actions. I know what you're doing. Because you know what? My daddy used to do it to my mommy, that reverse psychology thing. This is not my fault. You did it.
Yeah, sure. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable.
Well, what makes me feel more comfortable is now that you're going to think about what you did and you're going to decide to finally spend some time together, laying down, cuddling on the ground. Good night, Daddy, she says. And Nikolai looks at Clyde and he says, "Okay, tell me, I cannot deal with this stuff for too much longer. So what's the plan here? How do we get to the end of this? Because I'm about to go crazy." Clyde, if you're talking, you're muted.
Sorry. Well, the plan
I
plan is to
gen-
find the temple, I guess.
Well, but can we do it relatively quick? I mean, the situation is just getting out of control. I mean, I feel bad for your
Oh,
friend.
I'm sorry. Are we not saving your ass at a fast enough pace?
Yeah, but I feel bad for your friend. I mean, he seems to be like, at this rate, he's gonna be a daddy before you guys finish the mission.
I mean, or you could control your goddamn daughter and,
Really? How do you
get her
suggest
off
me to
his
do
back.
that? How do you
What do you
suggest me to do that? Did you say you had kids?
No.
No.
Now I kind of cements my decision after dealing with this little brat.
Touche, sir. Touche. Fine. You don't have to have kids if you don't want to. But you know what? I think if we can come up with a solution quick enough and get to the end of this, then maybe my daughter will have no option but to settle down with your friend, and they can go live forever after happily, and you can just escape and I can escape too.
You could have avoided this whole thing if you just came here alone. You could have left her. How old is she? 20? 22?
She's 20.
She's 20. She's an adult, dude. You should have just left her, and it would have been such a fun adventure for the three of us to go on, but then you had to bring her, and it kind of killed the mood.
She's ready to be married. She's okay. She'll marry your friend, and problem solved.
Yeah. Well, as of right now, the plan is to just go to the temple and find the hollow star tip. And then we still have to go to
hollow tip.
Budapest.
Oh, okay. You like Budapest? You been there?
What was that?
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
If you were talking before, I couldn't hear you.
I wanted to say she could try getting married to Damien, but she would almost certainly end up as a widow very quickly.
Well, she don't know that.
Yeah, but Damien does. Especially considering during all the bullshit he used to deal on a daily when sent on missions.
And Damien and Ingrid, she lays down and she's like, "Okay, come on, lay down. Let's go to sleep so we can wake up early. We got a long day ahead of us, and you need your beauty sleep."
I usually, well, at least, while dealing with different things like this on the field, I sleep in a sitting position. It's
What?
just
No,
more
no, you're not
comfortable,
sleeping by
but
yourself tonight. It's our first night
and-
together. This needs to be romantic. Go ahead and roll your power.
What? You have mind control?
What? Go ahead and roll your power. Okay.
Both of us, or just him?
Power.
I'm guessing that I failed. I mean, I would have succumbed
And try
just
to.
to stop listening to her.
Apply to.
Oh, both love over.
All right. So, Clyde, you don't see much of anything. Damien, you see this gigantic mouth again with teeth, the shadow that you saw. And you notice that there's a very bright light that comes out of the map, which seems to be that the location, glowing even brighter. And
Since we got-
Nikolai would say the shadows are getting
And-
something's coming.
Yep. Something is
Yeah.
waking up.
So how are we gonna deal with this, gentlemen? What do you guys figured out? Something like, I mean, because other than going to the temple, like, okay, let's say that we go there and we find the tip. Then what?
Then we have to go to Budapest or
Uh,
Nepal.
Nepal. I think it was Keeper. What was it? It's been a while.
What?
The
Where
next
do we need
the
to
the
go?
next location we need to go.
Oh, sure.
Unless, do you think that if we went back through the portal door and went back to like the portal room thing, maybe one of the portals would go to Budapest or wherever we're supposed to go?
I'm guessing that probably, or at least it would get us close enough to be able to find it. It a bit easier.
I think
Well, what I'm saying is we can get the Hollow Stone and then make the. I'm gonna look around her house. Can I find? Does she have chalk? Is she holding out on us?
holding out on what?
On chalk? Does she got chalk in her house?
Go ahead and roll spy him. You find a bunch of chalk.
Like, what the hell? Yeah, see, I'm gonna grab like 10 sticks of chalk. Okay, I think we have a plan now. We're gonna go into the temple and find the hollow point.
And draw with
I
chalk.
think. No, well, we're gonna collect that, and then what we'll do is we'll make the door back to the portal, like I did in my office. Right? We can draw the ruins and the shape of the door, and I still have the book, so we can get back to the portal room, and at least that'll be a safe spot to reset and figure out where to go.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
And we can definitely traumatize the custodian
Yeah. Well,
when she sees
Maybe
us
she-
opening the portal.
well, maybe she's cool with it. You never know. But maybe does she have? I don't know if I can. Can I look around? Does she have any books like around like? Because she seemed to like know that it was a very popular thing. Does she have any books in her house on it? Possibly like just about like local temples or local like religious figures.
Go ahead and roll your luck. She's like, unfortunately, I don't have anything right here. But you know, I was friends with somebody that was really into this type of thing. He told me that went into the desert and that he found the entrance. So that's how I know that there is an actual entrance.
That would have been good information. Would he want to come along?
Well, I mean, he's not in town anymore. He left. He went back to England.
Well, that's
That's a shame,
yeah.
but perfectly understandable.
Well, before we head out tomorrow morning, maybe we'll stop by the library again quick and just see if we can figure out what kind of thing we're getting, like there's a place specifically in the temple that we could look, or what we're getting.
Essentially, to look at the modern maps.
Modern maps. She says, "Baby, again, you're thinking about this. But I thought that we were gonna finally lay down and relax. What's going on here?" You already had enough treasure hunting for one night. It's time to spend some time together. Tomorrow we can continue with our fantasy hunt.
Uh, I swear I'm tempted to just. Oh, this is out of character. I swear I'm tempted to wait until the next shadow pops out. Wait until it takes a nice little bite out of her before saving her.
Maybe that might be your lesson.
Just to introduce her to shit we're dealing with.
Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
You wouldn't be opposed to what?
To standing by silently while she got a little chunk bit out of her or something, maybe.
So maybe she understands what we're dealing with.
She doesn't seem to understand like how much danger she is in, so her acting like a child is very infuriating.
Problematic.
Yeah. And so she doesn't realize that her entire MO is gonna pretty much
That is killed.
yeah.
She's like, well, look, I think, and Clyde's like, look, just lay down. Nikolai, I mean, he's like, look, just lay down and relax. I mean, why don't you just relax and go to bed. Tomorrow, we're here for something, and we're trying to resolve it, and it has sort of, in a way, consumed our lives, I guess. But we're working on that. We're not here vacationing. It's
Well,
like, "Look,
exactly. So why are you
Daddy,
telling us to do it?
fine, I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna go to bed here with my man, and I'm not gonna say anything else because apparently, nobody likes what I have to say.
That's been pretty consistently that I've been telling you guys.
All right, so what do you guys do next?
Okay. Well, I guess we wait for the morning to get ready, but I want to stop by the library and see if we can find information at the library for, like, the temple, the demons themselves.
And hopefully, if there are any more modern maps of that area, the newer maps of that area. And Brits were there long enough that the libraries would have relatively reliable maps.
Well, sure. Okay. So, so you go ahead and you're gonna look for a map, and your friend Anita, she comes back. She has a rope. She has a bunch of supplies. She has torches. She has a lamp and a bunch of other things that she's carrying on her back. She's like, all right, fellas, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, we need to stop by the library first.
Okay, what are we doing at the library?
Well, like I was saying, we need to get more information on, like, the deity themselves, or
Area.
the area, or the temple. I just want to, like, see if there's just so we have more information on what we're getting into.
What do you expect to find? I mean,
I don't know. That's why
already
I don't know.
taking you
That's
there.
why I mean that's I don't know, but that's why I'm looking. just because you never just I ask a question, I find the answer, and I react to that answer. Anyway, what about your buddy? Oh yeah, he left. Never mind. So yeah, let's just go to the library, and then we'll go to where we need to go. Damien, right or wrong?
Yeah, yeah. I also prefer if I sorry, my brain
Okay.
farted again.
You
I'd
don't
also
find this weird
prefer
at
if
all?
I had a bit more information pertaining the location itself.
Uh huh.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I just want to get to the bottom of this. So the quicker we go, the faster that we can
Well, the more information we
finish
have, the faster
with
we
this
can find it.
problem, I guess. But please go ahead and tell me. I mean, I'll just follow you guys. You just lead. You know, I'm on board with this. By the way, I just want you to know that I am here. I am definitely on board of whatever it is we're going to do.
Any psychology on that?
Sure.
I just want to see like she's like truthful in what she says, or she's just like being sarcastic in any way.
No, she seems to be truthful. Just like, you know. I do have to warn you, Anita says, that if we do find the entrance, there is this slight chance that some of the legends might be true.
I imagine most of them are.
So, I mean, not everybody believes in that kind of thing.
But I guess maybe you might be able to circumvent the whole going to the library. Tell us about the legends. You seem so knowledgeable. That's pretty much exactly what I was looking for.
Well, you know, the legends, you know, I didn't tell you that because I didn't, you know, and we didn't have anything to fall back on yet.
We just don't. Like,
But, you
is
know,
really
this ultimately, if we really want to go there, this, we're talking about we're talking about a deity. So, you know, there may be, you know, certain things protecting that area. I mean, is it so hard to believe that that might be
Well,
the case?
no, it's not hard. No, it's definitely not hard to believe. But like that's kind of information that we want to know ahead of time, so that we can kind of prepare for what to expect
I completely
based off
agree,
of legends.
and that's why I'm here to let you guys know that, you know, maybe, you know, once we go there, we just need to be sure that we are going to be willing to deal with that, I guess.
What is that? What do you mean by deal with that?
What part of what I said you didn't get, she says.
I guess I'm confused. I feel like we're saying the same thing, but I think you think we're saying different things.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we're saying the same thing. All right, let's just go. Let's just go look. So you guys head out
To the library.
to the library. You get to the library, and the library is not that big at all. It's pretty run down. Go ahead and roll your
Well,
luck.
I meant the museum library, the one that's the one that's at the museum, right?
Yeah, the museum library is not that good at all. I mean, there's some
What the hell?
books.
Why the
Some
fuck was
books.
Anita being so?
There's some books and stuff, but it's not like it's. I mean, what I'm trying to tell you is that it's not huge, but it's got books. It's got books. It's pretty run down. That's the truth. So go ahead and roll library use. There you go. All right. So you managed to find a notebook written by hand by a Jock Schultz. It says notes to the entrance of the temple of I can't remember the name of that guy that I wrote down over there. Hold on, let me find it. Nathar.
The,
And he has some detailed instructions on where to find the place where you're supposed to like stand. And then on the very bottom, he writes down a very huge treasure required to save mankind lays inside. Be willing to forfeit your life if you go in there.
oh. I'm
So
gonna imagine that Damien and I were away from everyone else at this point. And so I'll let Damien in on everything I found out just now.
so it's nothing we haven't encountered before.
Not necessarily, but I have a feeling someone we're probably gonna have to make sacrifices. I hope not. But I feel like we right?
We need to be prepared. That's all we can do.
Yeah. I mean I got what do I got? I have a light, some matches, a pen, a sketch pad, some water, binoculars, a compass, that might be handy, a hand drill, some rope, and a bottle of bourbon. And then I got the tip, but I don't really know if we can use that. I don't know if that's useful to us other than just keeping it safe.
I actually had some chalk.
You already had chalk?
Yeah, I completely forgot to check my inventory.
I guess that's not track for you to have chalk, but yeah.
I have a couple of flares for light.
And there's a couple of drawings in the notebook. Go ahead and roll occult. You can identify those as deep ones. I mean,
Cowfish,
I'm sorry,
cowfish,
not deep
cowfish
ones, as
people.
dimensional shamblers. Sorry.
That's not better.
You really like those dimensional shamblers, don't you?
Well, deep
Oh,
ones wouldn't
considering
fit on
they-
this story. So.
Look, considering dimensional shamblers are essentially Lovecraftian guard dogs, it makes sense in a way.
Yeah, they're
No, quite literally. Do you know how you actually summon the dimensional shamblers in Lovecraftian books?
so
It's actually disgusting, but how detailed build, how much in details he went, because summoning includes putting a unborn fetus of a dog into a stomach of a pig, pregnant pig, and then ritually killing that pig so that Shambler can come out.
Anyway, so
steps.
He wasn't ready to know.
so we So anyway, you guys are heading to the museum. I mean, to the museum, to the entrance, and with Anita.
Yeah.
Anita goes up front, and she says, "Okay, I think we're fairly close. We should be there momentarily." What do you guys?
Okay.
When you guys look, you pass the city, and now you're walking on the desert. You walk a couple of miles, and she's like, "Okay, well, technically we're here. I mean, this is the area, I guess. Do you guys know specifically where we are supposed to be over here? Um,
Uh,
any-
in the notebook, it said that there was detailed instructions on where to stand.
Oh, okay. Well, let's figure it out. And you see that there's a rock over there standing up. A rock that is kind of big. It's got the kind of like the shape of a skull when you look at it funny. And the book says, take 5 steps from the rock to the south, 2 steps west, and then you should be standing up on the entrance, and the floor should start revealing itself.
Okay. Alright, cool. I'll bust out my compass. And I'll go stand on the rock and figure out which direction I'll need to go.
Alright.
Is it so? Wait, the way the instructions. So did it sound like I just walk into the hall following those specific instructions, or like the door will open up to everyone else? So like, does everyone have to follow that pattern, or do just I myself have to?
Well,
Or
whoever
anyone.
is trying, well, you can assume that whoever is trying to, whoever's trying to find the entrance will need to do that.
Just follow us exactly.
Good idea.
Okay.
The way we... And as long as they follow us, they should be able to get inside with us.
That's true. That's true also. That's true also.
Okay. Well, are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Uh,
Short of gathering an actual army.
Yeah. Too bad. That would be nice. Okay. I guess I will take the first steps to the south, and I'll kind of look back and I'll just be like, make sure it's the exact like spacing, right? I think it's pretty specific,
Okay.
and then I'll finish the rest of the sequence.
Alright, so you walk over there. You stand, and somehow nothing seems to happen. And you're like, what's going on? You move a little bit, you spin around, and nothing. Start
You
jumping up
stand-
and down, wiggling your arms and whatnot. And then finally you take a huge jump, and on that time you hear a crack on the floor. Go ahead and roll your dexterity. So you catch your footing, and all of a sudden, the sand starts to part itself. And as it parts itself, you see that a hole, a big gigantic hole, starts revealing this spiral case that pretty much heads down. Anita says, "Oh my God, you guys actually found it."
Yeah.
Yeah. The way to open it is a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, you guys are
Well,
are great. I mean, You guys might be onto something, actually.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I am impressed.
To be honest,
Are you
we
guys
didn't really
professionals?
believe it would work.
Are you guys professionals?
You could say that.
Well, I do want
That
to
would
say
be-
that
Although-
I am impressed. I am
Although
thoroughly
things,
impressed. And I.
although this is significantly less dangerous than what we usually deal with,
Yeah.
less people trying to kill us.
Yeah. This has
I'm
actually
sorry,
been
did
kind
you
of
say
pleasant.
that somebody was trying to kill you?
Yeah.
Who was trying to kill you?
Uh,
In Ingrid just says, "Look, lady, we all know what you're trying to do here. He is with me. I have told you many times. Let's just continue on and find the treasure. Okay?"
oh my god. Yeah. Actually, that's something I can agree with. Jesus, that's awesome. Yeah,
Well,
let's do that.
keep going. Oh,
And she looks at you, Clyde, and she's like, "Look, don't be jealous. I like him. I don't like you."
Not even close. Wait, I'm okay. You never mind. I'm going ahead. I like the first idea, but you instantly killed any sort of. Nope.
mood. You
No.
killed
No.
the mood with
Yeah.
half with one word.
I think that you just simply are going to get us finally in there. In okay, so you know what? Are we all going in there? She says.
I'm guessing. I believe that you're as interested in seeing what's inside as we are.
Nikolai says,
Yeah.
"Okay, let's head on there and let's head down there and see what we can find. I mean, what's unless any of you guys have any better ideas or anything.
No,
else.
I mean, actually, I'm going to look at the letter. Did the letter update since we started? We brought a new person.
No, the letter didn't update. However, the name Nantara, it's glowing a lot.
Like super bright than before,
Yeah.
even before.
Yep.
Can everybody see it or
Would you
just-
say was it getting brighter as we got closer, or is it like is there correlated to spacing or time?
I'm not sure either.
Okay. What were you saying, Arlene? Sorry.
But it'd be kind of hard for you to figure that one out.
Yeah, I suppose.
Sorry, I wanted to say something and now I kind of forgot.
Sorry.
If
What
I
were you gonna
remember,
say?
if I remember, I'll say it.
You're on fire.
Right. Let's keep going and try to be
A little
quiet.
more crazy.
So, no flirting, no jealousy, just nice and quiet.
Nobody's
Yeah,
flirting
until-
here. What are you saying? Anita says nobody's flirting.
Yes, you're right. Nobody is.
Are who's flirting? I mean,
Let's just try and be quiet.
maybe if you
Let's-
maybe if you
let-
try to get your girlfriend to to calm down a little bit, maybe we can get to the bottom of this. After all, I'm here doing a favor.
I mean, yeah, I agree, and I am appreciative of that. But I think let's just everyone be quiet and be very aware of you being silent, right?
How dare you tell me to
Being
be
that
quiet?
you're. No, I'm just saying when we're going down in there, like we don't know who or what's in there. So let's just be quiet until we can get more information. This is for safety reasons, nothing personal. Across the board, that goes for you too, sweetheart. Nikolai, I mean, just please back me up on this one. I just feel like we just maybe should be some stealthy while we go down here, right?
Sure,
Damien,
sure, yeah, I completely agree. He says, you know what? I think you guys are onto something very unique here, and yeah, I totally agree. You guys are the professionals.
yeah,
Yeah,
you could say that.
and I did say that.
All right, let's go. Damien, do you think that kind of covers it, or do you have your own 2 cents to throw on top?
No, it covers it.
Okay.
It
I mean, if you guys have any other ideas, let me know. But I thought you guys were professionals. Maybe was I
No,
mistaken?
no. Well, the idea is to be quiet. That is the idea. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna be quiet while we investigate.
Okay. How do
All
we
of us be
communicate
quiet.
down there? Do you want us to do
Well,
smoke signals? Do you want us to like?
I have a notepad and pen right here. Right.
Hmm.
So we'll stick together. If you have something you need to say, you just gotta tap my shoulder and I'll give you the notepad. Right. And then we'll just pass this around to communicate.
Uh huh.
Until we feel comfortable in the space we're in, right? Is that fair to everyone?
Yeah, no, totally fair. So just so I get it right, because I don't want to mess this one up for you guys. So if we have imminent danger, what I should do is I just grab the piece of paper, write it down, and then just pass it.
Well, no. Obviously, if there's immediate, like, if we are being stealthy, and then we are spotted, something is coming for us actively, we are no longer in need of stealth, right? Because we've already been spotted. So then, at that point, you can say something. But if nothing is actively coming for us, then there is no reason to say anything other that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it. It makes
Like
sense.
use your own discretion, but
It
like
makes.
if nothing's coming for you, there's no reason to freak out.
I think it makes total sense. I think you're onto something, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, all right. So are you guys ready to go wherever we're going, or
Uh, yeah.
what are we doing?
Well, I have my notepad and pen
Oh, okay, we're safe then.
in one hand. Yeah.
We're safe.
Is it dark down the stairways, or is there torches lit all the way down, like there's been so far at these places?
No, this one is it's a little dark. It's a little dark.
Okay. I'll bust out my searchlight then too.
You see that
And,
the
I guess-
area opens and the sun kind of illuminates a little bit inside, but other than that, the rest just looks pitch black.
All right. Well, I'll keep the searchlight out then, and I guess we'll go down stealthily. Correct, Arlen?
Oh, that
we're
sounds like
going
a,
quiet,
like a fantastic
or as
idea.
quietly as we can.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
stealth.
Yeah. I hate when I click it and it doesn't do it. And then you have to do it.
Whew. Okay. Two of us managed.
All right.
For now.
So, all right, very well. So you guys start heading down there, stealthy. You guys keep it quiet, and you head down. You go down 1 story, 2 stories, 3 stories, and eventually you head down at least 20 stories. Finally, you get to the bottom area. Go ahead and roll listen.
Failed.
All right.
Can I push it? Just you never know. I push
Yeah,
it.
push it real good.
Oh my god. Does that get improvement check, by the way?
Nope.
Dang it. Alright, but I'll take it though.
Not pushing it though. But all right, so you hear screeching noises. A little bit of
Screech.
very quiet movement, but you hear movement nonetheless.
Like in front of us, or like in what spatial
around
range?
you.
Where? All around
you.
us.
It's hard to pinpoint it. Yeah, you go ahead and roll a 1d10.
Cool.
About 9 different noises you hear.
Okay.
Well,
I don't know if I want to tell anyone.
Well,
Might freak everyone else out.
might sort of be your.
I'll at least like tap Damien on the shoulder. I'm assuming like he and I are in front of the group, and I'm just gonna like put my finger up to my lips and just kind of like
We're gonna die.
point up and around. Something's around. I'll write on the notepad like we aren't alone.
Well, I mean, you're gonna write on the notepad right now. Okay. All right. So you
I
grab
mean,
the notepad.
yeah, I have
You start
have it out in
writing,
my hand.
We aren't alone. Okay. So, what else do you want to do? You got your torches. So are
Yeah,
you?
I was gonna hand my lantern to either Anita or what's her name? Ingrid. Or what's her name?
Ingrid? Or Anita?
Ingrid, yeah.
Or Nikolai?
Well, either Anita or does Nikolai have a weapon?
Do you want to ask him?
no.
Well, I mean, I think I would know generally, wouldn't I? Like, don't think of
No,
anything.
he doesn't
that
carry a weapon.
He said that he doesn't carry weapon.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna hand him the lantern because I trust him to like at least hold it well, and then I'm gonna just have my hand ready for my pistol if I need it, but to do that. And
All right, go ahead and roll
should we-
Cthulhu Mythos. See if you pull this one off.
Oh my god!
Out of town.
What is happening?
Well, you know right off the bat that with a gun you're not gonna be able to do anything to a dimensional chamber.
Is that suggesting that there's nothing I can do against a dimensional shambler?
Not with a
Or
gun.
just that's not...
Not with a gun.
I mean,
You might want to
Fire.
have your light source close to you at all times.
Oh. Well, in that case, I will then have my...
yeah, dimensional shamblers are not fans of bright light.
God, I'm not a fan of it. It's...
All right. So
Alright.
Anita says,
Alright, okay. In that case, I'll take my torch back then.
Anita says, all right. We need to start. We need to get a move on. We're gonna have to move slow, as any sudden movement will probably
I'm
cost our lives.
I'm shushing her. I'm actively putting my hand over her mouth. What the fuck do you get when I say don't talk?
I am whispering,
No.
and I am telling everybody what the instructions
Hand
are
over
to
mouth.
live.
Hand is over mouth. She can't say nothing. Shut the hell up. This is serious.
Look, we need to live.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Or we're gonna die
Alright.
if you don't tell him how to live.
I'm so close to just slapping the hell out of her. And I don't want to, but like she's... Ooh. I'm gonna let go, and I'm going to keep continuing forward. I'm gonna look at Nikolai. It's just like, you control it, or I will. Oh, I'll write that. I'll write that on the paper. Control it, or I will.
Ingrid says, "See, baby, I told you she was gonna be trouble. We should have."
I'll smack her. I'm gonna smack her.
I told you she was gonna be.
You're not the only one. Lightning smack on top of the head.
It's ooh.
And you
I'm
hear
just
a
gonna
loud-
okay.
You hear a
Before
loud
Steven introduced-
screech.
Got it.
You hear a loud screech. Do you take the time to look around to see what you see?
Yeah, I'll look around.
Alright, when you look around, you see, like, you're surrounded by these shamblers that are trying to get to you, but, you know, with the light, they are keeping their distance.
Okay.
In one hand, a bloody torch, and with the other, unlocking the case and carry on my back to a freaking sword. Good.
And he
Okay.
says, okay, well, no point of being
Are,
quiet.
are there other torches around us, or anything that could be lit on fire for everyone to have?
Go ahead and roll
I
by
have
him.
I have some magnesium flares in my inventory. They can serve as decent torches
Alright,
for
so you
around
find some other torches
an hour.
that you can use.
That might be
and
useful
he has
later.
flares.
Keep those for a last minute thing, right?
So you notice that as you walk, the shamblers continue following you, like, really, really close. And he says, okay, we need to hurry up, and we need to be very, very efficient in the way that we are moving. The moment our fire goes out, we're all going to die.
But I mean that
I
should be a concern.
mean, there is currently no point in us being extra quiet, so why do you think we were telling you to be quiet? You all to be quiet.
They could see
It
us already.
wasn't-
We have torches, and it's pitch black down here. What are you talking about?
But bringing more attention to us brings more.
Oh yeah. Hey, don't mind us. I mean, we're just bright, but we're mute. so it's okay. But not here. You can see us, but not here. So we're not really here.
Off the record, if they attack us, I'm conveniently dodging so that a shambler reaches her off the record.
And he says, look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here. All I'm saying is that we're really gonna get a move on this. And when you light up, you see that there's a trail that goes up. And on the top, there is a pedestal with the tip of the other tip that you're looking for.
Up on the pedestal.
Yep.
Is down there anything else aside of that pedestal and dimensional shamblers?
What?
In that dungeon, I've used that expression. In that dungeon, is there anything else down there, or just dimensional shamblers and the fragment we need?
Well, that's what I was saying. Well, there's a fragment. There is a walkway that goes up, and once you get up there, there's a pedestal, and over the pedestal is the item that you're looking for. However, the walkway is somewhat narrow, and the shamblers are kind of surrounding you, so you know, sort of you gotta figure it out how they're gonna get up there.
Wow. I have a bottle of bourbon. Wait. That might be smoke or something.
Did you see you have a bottle of bourbon?
But still, yeah. Canonically, I got a bottle of bourbon. I can't remember. Someone gave me a bottle of bourbon.
Bottle of bourbon.
So I added it to my inventory. Okay. So are the shamblers actively avoiding? Like, if we were to step forward, are they backing away because the light source?
Not really, no.
So if we were to continue to walk forward, they would stand still or just attack us.
Well, they will be walking away from the light in the hopes that whether you drop the light or maybe your light goes off, or
I mean, these torches are. I mean, it hasn't been that long. These torches should last for a good bit longer.
okay.
And if Damien, I think it actually those maybe bust out one of those things you were talking about.
Okay.
I think. What do you think? I think that might kind of add some extra spice. Maybe they'll kind of back away a little bit more and allow us to get up to that walkway.
I'm going to pull out a cylindrical object that seems to be made out of metal, and it has almost like a pin that's almost like a grenade, but instead of triggering explosives, it just creates a lot of fire that's blasting from the top of it, providing a lot of heat, a lot of light, and smells like hell.
Wow.
Essentially, a large road flare.
Yeah. Although technically in 1920s they only had those for military. These existed only for military use. They technically couldn't be obtained by civilians, even though anybody could technically find and buy them.
There you go.
So that is my attempt to like trying to disperse the crowd in front of us, at least to get us so that we can at least get to the walkway using the extra bright and hot flare stick.
You
If
should
that doesn't work, I'm gonna probably throw a bottle of bourbon and start that on fire.
they should provide plenty of light for next hour or so.
All right. Well, I guess with lighting that, we'll take a couple steps forward to see if they like start dispersing out of our way.
Okay, so when you walk, they definitely, uh, move back because of the light.
Okay. All right, Damien, keep a good hold on that one.
They're not very fond of the light.
All right. Shall we continue?
That worked for us.
Yeah. All right, so you continue on, keep on trucking, and okay, so you, as I was saying, you continue, and when you get there, pretty much you start going, and you see that this shamblers start spreading. You know, eventually, the little area comes up, and some move to the side, and some don't. So let's see how many shamblers go up the little trail along with you. Four. So 4 shamblers go up there along with you, to where the pedestal is. And once you get up there, they have nowhere to go but to jump off. So go ahead and roll your luck. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. So the shamblers, they kind of, in their desperation, they kind of jump on you, Damien, and you drop your torch. You drop it down the trail. Clyde, what do you do? You guys there? Did you guys leave? You guys muted? Hello, hello, hello. I cannot hear anybody. Hello? Hold on, let me restart this real quick. Hold on. Hello? What the hell happened? Hello, hello, hello. Is this working? Do I have volume? How can I test the volume? Let's see. Hello? Can you guys hear me? I guess my volume went down. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. What the hell? Speakers, headset. What? No. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
There we go. Sorry, I don't know what happened, but okay. So, what do you guys do about what I just described?
Okay, so what because I still have my torch, I'm gonna like, if they were to come towards Damien, like, did they put hands on him, or did they just like kind of like reach for him?
Well, they were kind of, they were kind of going through the group because they wanted to go down the path because they don't have anywhere else to go up there, and
Okay.
and they kind of jumped on Damien, and when they jumped on Damien, he dropped his light down. I mean, you still have your light, so therefore,
Yeah.
it's not easy for them
So,
to
but
hang
but
out,
are those shamblers trying to? They're trying to still go down the stairs.
yes.
If they're trying to go down the stairs, then I'll like hurt them. I'll try and hurt them with my torch, like just to keep going down the stairs. I figured since that one torch is gonna keep going, that's probably gonna be far enough away for them to like at least keep going down the stairs.
All right.
Depending
And
on where it fell, it might actually provide a suitable barrier to
Yeah.
prevent them from approaching further.
Alien,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll dexterity, please,
For what?
for getting jumped by a shambler.
That's dodge. That's dodge.
Okay, roll dodge.
I mean, you don't roll dexterity to avoid.
No, it wasn't to
avoid
avoid the
getting
shambler.
hit.
The shambler did jump on you, but it's this dexterity I was just saying for you to catch your footing.
To regain balance.
Right.
Say it like that. Okay, let's fail.
So you you kind of fall on your butt over there, and the shamblers just jump over you, and they just go across. Go ahead and roll. You guys go ahead and roll sanity, please, about the shamblers. All right, go ahead and roll at
I managed.
1d2. And Anita says, "Okay, we are very, very fortunate
Actually,
so far. I'm not sure
I
how
don't know
long
why I'm
we're."
rolling. I have this character Damien has unwavering mind. So as long as the damage to sanity isn't more than 2, I don't I don't get affected.
So the
Hey, you allowed it.
that's fine. Um, so Anita says, "Look, I think that we need to hurry up because I'm not sure how long we're gonna be here, and these guys are not very happy with us right now."
Yeah. No, I agree. Let's grab
They
that.
are abnormally calm.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be very calm once our torches go off.
No. Keeper, I'm talking about NPCs.
Huh. Well, the NPCs are,
Yeah.
are tense. I mean, the finally you found a way to shut Ingrid up.
That's good.
Ingrid is just losing her mind right now. She's just like attached, probably probably she doesn't know if to head to you or to head to her dad. You know, she's just like freaking out about what she's seeing. And Nikolai is just, like, you guys told him to stay quiet, so
He decided to stay quiet. Let's
no,
just
I mean,
grab that.
he what was it? Clyde went and slapped Nikolai's daughter because she was talking.
Talking too much.
I did do that.
So
I stand by that too.
so they stayed quiet.
Alrighty, good. This is nice. I like this.
Things got serious. So, they're not playing around. They're like, okay, they kind of know that their lives are in danger, so they're just playing along.
That's good. Message heard. I like that. Is there a space up in this area, like a wall that we'd be able to like draw the portal door on?
Yeah, behind the pedestal there is kind of like a wall, if you would, like a rock wall. So
Yeah.
that's why the Shamblers didn't have any more room to go away.
Alright.
Go set up our exit,
Yeah.
please.
Yep. I'll go set up I'll go get the chalk out, bust out some of the chalk, and I'll start drawing the ruins on the walls and the floor, and then get the door shape.
And Anita looks
Put
at
out.
you and she's like, I do hope you know what you're doing. This is not the time to draw on walls.
Yes, I know. I'm following the instructions in this book. I know what I'm doing. We've done this before.
Oh, okay. I feel much better. You've done this before?
We have done this before.
Okay, good.
That's how we got to.
We've done
chased
similar
by
things.
shamblers.
Yeah, so you got to be chased
Uh,
by shamblers.
Yeah, among other things. It's not really the first time. This is probably the weirdest experience I've had with them. Not the.
Oh,
Can't say
the
that.
weirdest?
But yeah, typically they're.
Next thing, why do I have the feeling that the next thing you're going to tell me is that you have a pet shambler at home?
No, that'd be cool though. One was nice to me.
My apologies for interrupting, but I'm seriously tempted to say no. I have a pet shambler. I'm really tempted.
But yes.
Uh,
Jesus, okay, well, whatever it is you're going to do, our tortures are not lasting a very long time, and you see the torches are starting to dim down.
Yeah, we're almost out of here. I'm gonna get the door set up. I think by now the door's set up, so I'm gonna attach the book to the door frame
Okay,
to
so you're
like
gonna attach
get
the
it
door to the door
sealed.
frame.
So
Go ahead and roll your power. Phew. And the door cracks. And it opens up.
all right.
Okay, everyone through the
Grab-
two doors.
Well, wait, grab the tip first.
So, okay, who grabs the tip?
I suppose I have the
I'll
bag
grab
with the other one. I'll open up the
Yeah, you
bag
can
so you can put it in there.
Okay,
you want me-
so
yeah.
you grab the tip, you put it in the bag, and you close the door again. Very well. So, what now? Now you cross the portal
We're
and you go back to the main area with all the other portals.
Now we fall on our asses and try to catch our breath.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
that was intense.
Pretty much.
Okay. Whew. But before we catch our breath, when we look at the portal like layout again, did anything change? Because before only one was lit up. It was like the bluish hue, right? And then the rest were the grayish hue. Did that change at all, or
Yeah, that
is that
did
still
change.
the same?
That did change
Okay.
actually. The portal that was lit up now is all grayed out, and there's another portal on the opposite side that now has lit. And if you look at the map, you see that the glowing from that was before is not glowing anymore. Now, the other part of the map is glowing where the other portal is pointing to. Another
Is
temple.
that the spiral or the drowned eye?
The drowned eye.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at Damien and just kind of
It was
whisper,
so-
like,
towards the librarian. You up for, some more run-ins with that? Near-death
Yeah.
experiences?
I mean, I feel like I've had my fill, but we keep getting into it. I'm gonna look over at Anita and be like, I don't know, do you want to be the one to tell her that she probably won't be going back to Egypt for a little bit?
She won't be going where?
She won't be going back to Egypt for a little bit because the portal. My in my head, I figured if Anita was like went with us, because I assumed she was going to. I was like, we could just send her back through the Egypt portal. She'd still be in Egypt if she wanted to go back, but that portal's closed now. So she's just got to keep
I
going
think-
with us.
Oh,
Technically, it's not closed. I think it's just marked as used.
all right.
I,
Well, since we made it to this point, now we're gonna stop right here before we begin to the other area because we're not really gonna have time to start another area.
yeah, I figured that was a good stop point. That's